Alright, so what is good, everybody on YouTube? This is of course your boy B Bullet RC coming at you guys again with yet another video. And today I wanted to get into my top 10 upcoming most anticipated, most hyped sneakers. Basically, whether it's for the toe or for the dough, these are going to be 10 shoes with, of course, a couple honorable mentions that I think you guys should be looking out for. In 2020, while it was a bad year for kind of everything else, as far as the sneaker world goes, our little corner, it was a lot of good stuff that released. And I feel like continuing over into 2021, we're just going to have more and more heat dropping. Put it this way, we're not even halfway through January and we already got 10, 15 plus fire releases on the way that we already know about. So just imagine all the heat that we don't know about that's on the way for 2021. And y'all already know, as always, I can't see the future, I wish I could. So for any new big releases, new info, new release updates, always make sure to tune in on Sundays. That is when we drop the heater hypes and we talk about the new leaks, the new rumors, the new sneaker ish on the way. As always, make sure you drop a like on this vid, sub up if you haven't already, and of course finesse the bell as well. And let's get into my top 10 most anticipated sneakers of 2021. First up at number 10, we are going to start it off strong because this shoe was rumored to drop last year in fall, and now it seems that, you know, the new rumors and new talks is that this shoe is going to be dropping in fall of this year, 2021, and that is the Bread Off-White Air Jordan 4. We talked a lot about these last year, but it seems even more so plausible that they could be dropping this year. Now, as some of y'all may know, some of y'all may not, there is going to be a Nike sneakers live event with Virgil Abloh this Friday. And another new rumor is that there is going to be now a 20. You know, there was the 10, the original, and now there's a possibility that there could be the 20, even though there's probably like 40 plus off-white sneakers already. With a brand new pair of off-white Air Force Ones that just popped up this week, you know, we're gonna cover that on this week's Heater Hype. But yeah, number 10, heavy rumor, but I wouldn't be surprised if it did drop. The Bread Air Jordan 4 now moved to 2021 fall this year. At number 9, the long-awaited Lightning Air Jordan 4. This is another one of those shoes where people keep talking about them. They should release, and then they never do. But it seems that more than likely, this one will be dropping later on in fall of 2021. I don't think I really need to say much about the Lightning Air Jordan 4. There are a lot of people waiting on this shoe to come back. I myself still have my Thunders, and I would love to add the Lightnings to the collection as well. Now, since we haven't got any leaked images of the actual shoe, this is actually the old release right here. There's not too much else I need to get into. So for number 9, the Lightning Air Jordan 4, hopefully this year they actually do drop. Up next at number 8, we have more of a niche shoe. I feel like more of a if you know, you know. Well, a lot of people definitely know that the resale is going to be crazy on this pair, and that is the Nike Marjar 2.5. This time coming with the black toe cap, something that I didn't really dig at first, but then I seen photos of it actually on people's feet, and it wasn't really, you know, that big of a deal. I feel like any shot at retail for a Marjar shoe is a shot I am willing to take, because as I mentioned before, resale price on this shoe, the older releases, it's out of here. Now, since they were recently doing like the testing on this shoe through Nike Sneakers, I'm pretty sure this shoe is going to be dropping within the next, I would assume, 2 to 3 months. Not sure on the exact retail or exact release date on this one, but I did want to include them because it will be a big release whenever they do decide to drop. At number 8, the Marjar 2.5. At number 7, this one has a lot of hype on it, and that is the University Blue Air Jordan 1. Whenever you get University Blue or UNC Air Jordan with the right color blocking, right materials, it's gonna go every time. And the way that people might have made that mistake with the UNC Blue 3s, they are not gonna be making that same mistake with these ones right here. These ones already got the leaks out, on feet photos. We have seen and talked about this shoe a lot, and we don't have that much longer to wait for it. Again, they drop next month, February 20th. That's gonna be right after All-Star Weekend, if I'm not mistaken, and it's gonna go pretty crazy in February with all the All-Star stuff coming. I think the resale is gonna be kind of hefty on this pair, so good luck if you are going for them, and I hope you can get them for retail. I'll be trying for retail for myself as well. So that's number 7, University Blue, or the UNC, the suede joints, the Air Jordan 1. Now at number 6, we actually have an Air Jordan 6, And this is probably the earliest I've seen Nike kind of let official photos of a shoe go, and that is going to be the Carmine Air Jordan 6. I want to say that these are dropping on February 13th, and this will be the first time that this shoe is retroed with the Nike Air on the back. The last time these retroed, I'm pretty sure, was 2014. These are definitely going to be out of here. I think my size right now is around like 400 bucks. So when the shoe does actually release, I think they're going to stay within that, I want to say, 280 to 320 price range, depending on the stock. If it's a ton of them, who knows, it could be even cheaper. But this is not going to be one that you want to sleep on, wait too long on. Trust me, if you are even on the fence about this one, I would say try to get your pair at retail. This is one of those releases I think is going to land on a lot of people's top releases of 2021 for sure. So that's number 6, the Carmine 6s. They are back, and these are going to retail for $200 off the hip. At number 5, we have our first Nike SB on the list, and this is the Supreme collab on the Dunk Low. Now, as y'all can see here, there are going to be 4 different colorways, and there is no release date on this shoe yet. This is another shoe where I guess Nike just seen all the leaks, and they just said, you know what? Just give them the official photos. Yes, they're coming out, but we just not going to give y'all a release date on them yet. Now, SBs are already hard enough to cop, and this Supreme one, trust me, it's going to be a problem. I feel like it's going to get kind of nasty in the streets if you are trying to get this shoe and you don't have a plug. As far as the prices on this shoe, I'm going to keep it a buck. People is out here smoking dust with what they have as their lowest ask for these shoes. I'm talking in the thousands right now, but that's just because it's super early, no date on them yet. Not a lot of pairs out there, but I have seen the highest bids for at least my size in like the $500 to $600 range. So again, good luck. I'm not particularly pressed for any of these colorways. I would say my favorite SB that I've seen for next year in 2021 might be that Carpet Company one. That's the one I'm pretty set on. I got my eyes on, I'm focused on. But if I can get a pair of these for retail, sure. Resale though, no sir. At number 4, we have another big Jordan coming back, and that is of course the all over red suede Raging Bull Air Jordan 5, and we did just get the official photos for the adult sizes. Y'all can see them right here, and they actually do come with a custom like hardwood box, so that wooden box similar to the one that they actually drop with in the pack. Now, as far as a release date, these should be dropping on April 10th for a regular retail, not at $200. These ones are going to be still at that $190 price point, and I mean, these are a cop, for sure cop. Now, as far as what I think they're going to be going for, I think these are going to sit in kind of like that 300 plus price point off the rip, but that does depend on how many are made. And I know it's a ton of people that want this shoe who maybe weren't able to get before, or maybe y'all are new in the game and this was just one of those fives you thought was dope. So they can make a ton of this shoe, and I think it would sell out regardless. I hope they make a ton of this shoe so it brings those resale prices down. But yes, Raging Bull 5s at number 4. This one, it had to be on the list. Before we go ahead and jump into the top 3, I did have some honorable mentions on the list that I don't know are going to be as hyped, but some stuff that I am personally excited about. First up being the Cool Gray Air Jordan 3. That is a for sure cop. They're going to retail for $190, and I believe the release date on these is February 6th. Now, last year, some people, you know, the Cool Gray 4s, apparently they kind of sat a little bit, but they did eventually sell out, and people were like, damn, I should have copped the shoe. Same thing with the Black Cat 4s. Them Black Cat 4s right now, the price might be a lot higher than what you would think. And the Black Cat 4 was a shoe that sat around for a little bit. For me, the Cool Gray 3 slide bars is a for sure 100% cop. And listen, if y'all want to go ahead and sleep on them, go ahead. Make it easier for me to get my Cool Grays. The second honorable mention I have is this brand new ready-made blazer. I am kind of a sucker for new models, new silhouettes, or reworked silhouettes, and this ready-made blazer is definitely not going to be for everybody, but to me, these are fire, and these are going to be a problem. Now, this black colorway is the main one that has been leaked, people have been seeing, but there is also, I believe, a white colorway as well. But these are just different, and I definitely want a pair. No retail or release date on these, just straight leaks. Regardless, still one of the top shoes that I'm waiting for this year. The third honorable mention I got is the UNC 4s dropping on March 6th. For a retail of $210 more than that regular retail. And listen, don't get it twisted. I've seen a lot of people complaining about the tongue tab. Is it the best tongue tag? No. Does it link back to some of the old like Nike UNC jerseys? Yes. But don't get it twisted. all the people complaining about that tag are still going to be going for this shoe. This is going to be a big one. Colorway fire. The materials on the uppers looks fire. It's just a fire Air Jordan 4. And of course, it is basically a PE Air Jordan 4. People are not going to be making the same mistake they did with the UNC 3 on these 4s. Trust. Another quick honorable mention would be the Nike Dunk. Whether it's a dunk low or a dunk high, we had that trash release that just happened not too long ago with the Nike ID. But we have a ton of high tops and low tops on the way. UNLV, Syracuse, the Coast Blue, like the UCLA joints. There's just a ton of Nike Dunks on the way. There was just too many to name. So I did want to include them here. And of course, you know, New Balance got a lot of stuff on the way too. We just haven't seen it yet. And to go ahead and end off their honorable mentions, we are going to take the hype level to super high. And we are definitely going to take the rumor level super high, because this could be only a friends and family release, which is why I wanted to keep it here and not on the actual list. And that shoe is the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 Low, that brand new UNC colorway that we've seen him wearing recently. There is a very, very big chance that this shoe will never see the light of day, just like those beautiful yellow Air Jordan 6s, bro. Come on, JB. Let us get them yellow 6s, man. And as far as the honorable mentions go, that is going to be it. Let's get to our top 3. And let me know your top 3 sneakers you're looking forward to down below. Okay, it's top 3 time. And at number 3, we have the Cactus Jack Air Jordan 6. This brand new, I think it's called like British khaki colorway. The internet sneaker sleuths out there spotted this one a long time ago when I think Travis accidentally leaked it on his IG story, and ever since then there has been rumor after rumor after rumor, and now it seems that this shoe is actually dropping. Now, we did cover this joint on the latest Heater Hype because there were some new leaked images of an unfinished pair of 6s, and this one is a 100% cop in my opinion. Now, I did see a lot of comparisons to the Golden Harvest 6, which definitely makes sense. And I seen people talking shit on the shoe. I'm gonna just say this. All the people talking shit about this shoe are going to be trying to get it when it drops. There's no official retail on this shoe yet. I'm assuming it's gonna be the same price as the green 6s. And it's gonna be interesting to see where they land on the resale market, since the green ones did kind of fall pretty heavily from where they were at as far as how high the price was at one point. I think my size is probably around 600, 700. I mean, honestly, hey, good. Let the resale prices drop. But that's number 3. Let's get into number 2. Jumping into number 2, unfortunately, I think it's going to get pretty nasty out here in the sneaker streets for this one. It is limited to 12,000 pairs, and that is this Trophy Room Air Jordan 1. These should be dropping on February 10th for a regular retail of $170, and these are going to be a problem. Recently, as y'all already know, the Chicago Air Jordan 1, the last retro, just skyrocketed in price. Like, it don't even make no sense how high them joints got. And now you take the Chicago 1, you throw a collab on it, make it all glittery and everything, age the midsole, Michael Jordan sig on the side, limited to 12,000. And I mean, I feel like we all know what's about to happen for this shoe. Heads will be getting bust open past the white meat for sure. And I wish y'all all the luck. I'll be going for them as well. And I can tell you right now, this is going to be one of the biggest releases of 2021 for sure. It's a fire shoe, and I definitely want to pay. And to go ahead and end it off at number 1, we have a Jordan Retro that a ton of people are going to be going for. If it does actually release everything, you know, signs are pointing towards it will, and that is the cool gray Air Jordan 11. Now, JB definitely had all of us hyped last year when that Air Jordan 11, that PE, I think it was for Jason Tatum, was showing off, and everyone was like, yo, cool gray 11s are coming out this year. Let's go. Then JB came out and said, oh no, they're not going to be releasing this year. But they did not say that they weren't going to be releasing at all. And out of all the older Air Jordan 11s that have come out, I feel like this is one of the last ones that they have not brought back. And the good thing, but at the same time can be a bad thing, is that people know, and JB knows, that there will be a ton of hype around this shoe. So hopefully they make a lot of pairs of this to make it easier to get. And as far as a release window, of course, this one should be dropping in holiday of 2021. As far as my top 10 list goes, that is it. As I said before, let me know your top 3 most anticipated 2021 sneakers down below in the comments. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, but it is time to go ahead and get out of here. Make sure you drop a like on this vid. Sub up if you haven't already. What are you doing? And finesse the bell as well. I'm gonna see you guys on the next one. Much love to all the fam, followers, and of course supporters. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, Twitch. The Twitch is BulletsRC, by the way. We're probably live right now, so if you're watching and you ain't doing shit, come through. The link is below. Come through the Twitch, say what's good. Here, there, blah, blah, blah. Of course, I ain't got no shoes around me, so BulletsRC, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Much love. It is time for me to go at it. Peace.